Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. So, I was going to do a video today on the highest mileage Tundra I could find on AutoTrader, but I decided instead of doing that, which we've done before, why not try to find the highest mileage new generation Toyota Tundra for sale on AutoTrader? Is there anything up there in the insane amount of miles yet? I know a lot of people are waiting to see how the reliability is once you get up into the six figures. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I was able to find right at the top of the page on AutoTrader, when you search that high mileage on the new new generation from 2022 that has just over 100,000 miles. That former owner must have drove quite a bit. So we're going to take a look at the truck, the equipment on the truck. How does it look? Does it look like it's still in decent condition? Let's check it out real quick and see what we're dealing with here. So here you have from Mark Miller Buick GMC, 104,410 miles on this SR5 TRD off-road, and they are asking $38,000 for it. So it held its value pretty well. And just from the initial look of the truck, from the main picture here, it looks to be in pretty good shape. Of course, we're not under the truck checking anything crazy, all the vitals of it. Just from the exterior, doesn't look too bad, but we shall see as we keep on cruising. So here's the official stats on the truck. It's the blueprint. It has the black interior. It is four-wheel drive. I know a lot of people will be asking and looking for that. Regular iForce 3.5 liter twin turbo V6, 10-speed automatic transmission, and once again, $38,000 is what they're asking. So let's get a real good close-up of this truck in a few different pictures. Blacked out badging down the side. Predator Pro steps look like they're in pretty good shape. Yeah, everything looks nice and clean on it. Blueprint looks great on the TRD off-road package, as we know. I'd love to get in touch with the owner and see, what their ownership experience was. Now, the first year of the new generation saw some issues, with the wastegate. There's been a seat cracking issue that's been going on. The driver's seat cracks on the side. But this truck, just looking again at the exterior, looks clean from any scrapes, bumps, scratches. Of course, unless they're well covered up that we can't see in the picture. But 104,000 miles in this short amount of time is pretty good. This truck must have spent a lot of time on the highway. As you could see, really cool inlay on the Tundra on the tailgate of the American flag. I like that a lot. But a nice truck. This is a Crew Max, of course. Window goes all the way down in the back. 5.5-foot bed. Definitely a nice setup. On the inside, we have fabric seating, as you can see. We have the 8-inch screen, so there's not a lot of crazy stuff in it. With the SR5 these days, you could get things like that 14-inch screen in soft text, but this is a pretty plain truck. My guess, the MSRP of this truck was in probably the low 50s just by looking at the equipment on it. I'm guessing around $54,000, $55,000, and that's before any markup. When these things came out, there were quite a few markups on it for that 2022 model year. But yeah, pretty plain interior. Here is the mileage listed right on the gauge cluster there, 104,410. No glaring check engine lights, no messages, at least in this picture, that say, call your dealer for immediate service, get a tow truck, nothing like that. And we move on to the seats. Now, they look fairly clean, maybe a little bit of wear down on the bottom of the seat. But for fabric and being the gray, back seat looks like it was barely used, completely clean. Very, well taken care of truck, I must say. We look at some of these trucks, we look at some of the Tundras that are way old, and they just look in pristine condition. Now, this one's not old at all, but it's just been out on the road quite a bit in a short amount of time. And that was the highest mileage Tundra, that SR5. But I wanted to see, what is number two? Is there any more 100,000 or more mile Tundras out there? And there was not. But there was a limited 2022 92752 on miles. They're asking 44,500, Southwest Toyota of Lawton. This is, again, regular iForce here. Let's see what we got going on here. Celestial Silver Metallic, black interior, another four-wheel drive. Truck, again, looks very clean and spent a lot of time on highways, I'm guessing. And once you get after this, the trucks go down into, like, there was a 70, maybe a 75,000 mile truck, and then the 60s, the 50s, and then low mileage. But again, clean down the side, crew max. There was no TRD package on this at all. Wheel and tire package looks clean. Truck looks clean again from the pictures, even in the back there. Celestial silver, can't go wrong on any trim. Just everything flows together nice. There is chrome on this truck, but it is blended in very well with that celestial silver, and previous owner definitely kept it in good shape. Now, these tires are not the stock tires, 275/60 R20, but they are not the ones that come on the truck, because you're going to have to replace those tires after all that mileage. I'd like to see some pictures of, the undercarriage of the truck and see if there's any crazy rust or anything like that. Now, this truck here, because it's a limited, has that 14-inch screen, which is standard, has the soft text interior, and looks to be in fairly good condition. Floor could use a vacuum, but other than that, nothing too crazy going on, at least from this picture. 92, 992 in the gauge cluster there, but overall, a pretty clean looking truck. I wanted to show you guys. I figured you would laugh at this. This is what I was talking about in the beginning as some of those things that keep popping up as an issue with the Tundra. This is what people complain about right here. The side of the seat keeps breaking. That is becoming a regular picture I see on some Tundra forums. Well, this one with 92,000 miles has that on the seat. So there you go. No wastegate issue, but a broken seat, it looks like. But the interior does look fairly clean. The seat looks like it has some use to it. Nothing too crazy. Heated, ventilated memory seats here on the Limited. But a nice detail. This truck would look pretty brand new. They're going to have to fix the side of that seat, though. Those are the two highest mileage ones I could find. Over 100,000 miles on that first SR5. And from our pictures, which, again, they're just pictures, looked very clean. A lot of mileage in a short amount of time. The second truck, the only issue we really saw was the side of the seat was broken. And once again, if you look on some of the forums out there, you will see quite a few people dealing with that broken seat side. Now, with both seats inside the truck, the first one with the 104,000 miles, the SR5, had fabric, and it looked like it was holding up pretty well. It looked like it was a little dirty. Fabric and gray, that's going to happen 100%. And the Softex looked like it was in pretty good shape, but it definitely looked like it had some use to it. But overall, the trucks are for sale. The value is still fairly high on the truck for the mileage, and these are both 2022s. What are your thoughts on this? What is your mileage on your Tundra if you're someone who drives it a lot? I'd love to see somebody with something still on the road in a new generation with high mileage. Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. Will this Tundra be as reliable as last generation? We shall find out. Be safe, be well.